Hey, hello and welcome to the recap video of Season 5. In this video we will show you everything we did last year. And it's been 5 years already since we have arrived to this abandoned land in Portugal. In Season 1 and 2 it was all about setting up our base camp and implementing systems so more people could arrive. And during Season 3 and 4 it was more about expanding the project to new areas and capacities. And in Season 5 you will see in this video. So we did many projects and many people came, and this moved the project quite a bit forward. So get yourself comfortable and get ready for the Season 5 recap.
Yeah.
As the project becomes bigger, it gets more complicated to understand what we are doing at the given moment and why. So to make it easier to follow, we can divide the land into 3 main areas. First, we have base camp, where most campers live and work. After some years, it's already quite developed, with our basic infrastructure and social spaces. It also includes our current office, the sketchy ruin. Then we have the Middleland, which is our main development at the moment. Here we want to have a stable living area, more calm and restful than base camp. We bought it in Season 3, and we still have a lot to do here. The third big area to work on is the community center. Here we want to make a big building to host permanent facilities for 50 people. We have been busy with the design and the entanglement with the legalization process, but it is moving forward. And here is actually where our journey started last winter. We needed to clear a big area to make room for the construction site, because of fire and regulations, but also to get a clean canvas to plant stuff in the future. So we hired some professionals to get the job done before the season started. And to be honest, they gave us a reality check. In a few days, they cleaned up what would have taken us weeks, and with a much larger team. By the way, all these trees we cut, mimosas, they are invasive species that take over the ecosystem and pose a big fire risk. This land burned in 2017 and they rapidly took over. So we need to clear big areas to protect the place, also freeing the native trees we find. We talk about it in many videos, so guess most of you already know. Okay, chopping done. We would come back to dig the area later in the season. First, it was time to prepare base camp for many people coming from around the world to help during the year.
Many things left to do. But we got this. We got this.
No.
As every year, we needed to switch from winter to spring mode. Here, winter is very rainy and things often need maintenance. They turn moldy, break, rust and get reclaimed by nature. After a couple of weeks, we finished the list and we were ready to receive the new campers. People arrived at the beginning of April. A young and energized group from many countries, like the United States, Germany, the Netherlands, Ireland, Italy or Portugal. Some of them would stay all year long, and some others just for a few months. While they settled and got introduced to all the work and living systems, it was time to move the fridge box. This trailer we renovated from scratch in Season 4. Now we wanted to place it in the Middleland. A bit of an operation, but it all went well. It only needed a platform for the entrance. Adrian made it with a reused metal frame he tuned up during winter. And now, ready to get transformed into a home, meaning that there was a lot of second-hand shop hustle to find the right pieces of furniture.
Because we have the sockets on this side?
It's a challenge to find what you want in a good condition. Anyway, with some upgrades and fixes, including some precious plastic collaboration for the countertop, we managed to turn the fridge box into a cozy home. the result, and we are proud to say that almost everything from the trailer to the clothes hangers is reused or recycled. And so the fridge box is now in the Middleland, next to the pig trailer. And this is one approach we are taking to housing, to put them on wheels, because it's limited what we can do because of regulations. And the other path we are taking for housing is to renovate old ruins. In season 4 we transformed this pile of stones into a 2-floor stone house, and next was to renovate the interior. But before that, or better to say, at the same time, we also wanted to make a big roof extension, to have a dry area to cook and eat. Workspace was already pumping, and Stijn and Levi teamed up for the project.
Alright, first try.
Quite fun to see these guys enjoying an absurd amount of woodwork. After making all the pieces, it was time to assemble the main structure. Next came the rafters, then the battens and mini rafters. And finally, we covered the whole thing with reused tiles donated by some neighbors.
The right size. Wow. Done.
Nice to have this dry area in the exterior. Later we will add a kitchen there. But as we were saying, we were also working in the interior. Colleen and Miguel started building an insulated floor with clay and straw panels. Besides reusing and recycling, we also wanted to try more with natural materials that we can source locally. This was a perfect opportunity. The method is simple. Mix clay and straw in different ratios. Stuff the mix into DIY molds and leave it dry. Okay, this was a successful one, but we needed to make a lot. So Colleen and Miguel got their hands on mud for a few weeks. It's actually quite fun to make them, and very satisfying when they come out of the molds. All nicely shaped to our floor. Last step, drying.
So we are done with our panels. They are here. We did almost 30 pieces.
That we fitted between the floor beams to create a thick thermal barrier. On the bottom and top of the floor, we put some reused planks from a basketball court. These ones are already classic in the projects.
This step is done, we can move to the next step.
The top room is intended to be a shared space for people living in the Middleland. The bottom room, still not clear. What was sure is that we wanted to have electricity and water in this building, and that we would bring them from base camp. At the moment we are getting water from this well, and from there to the kitchen container, where we also had our electricity set up. We wanted to extend our water system down to the sketchy ruin and to the Middleland. We already dug the pipes to the sketchy ruin in season 3, with a rented digger, so we still needed to dig some trenches to put all the pipes to the Middleland. And now we have our own digger. Yeah! After being scammed on our first attempt to buy the digger,
I believe this may be a fraudulent scam.
The incredible response from the community made it possible at the end of season 4. Didn't have much time to try it before this first real digger project. But we had a guy to make this happen. This is Anselmo, aka The Beast. Also meet Cameron, the other leg of the landscaping team. One he almost lost at the well while chopping the area.
I had a little incident with the well. As you can see, there's a very secure covering.
Luckily no harm besides the well lid that we needed to replace anyway. Back to work. We could start digging the trench.
Very fast, faster than we expected, thanks to the digger, of course.
Next, we put the pipes in for the water and the electricity. And finally covered the trench. And so, the Middleland got connected to base camp. As we said, we also had the pipes to the sketchy ruin, so to complete the system we needed to dig the last Y and move the water hub next to the well. And to take this job, we got Menno, definitely one of the tireless workers we ever had at camp. He first made a mimosa bridge.
Should work, right?
And next he would make this plumbing project real.
Hey Menno, you don't need to do that, we have the digger.
No, it's too boring.
All right.
The water hub, actually a hut, was made from scratch.
Roof.
For practical reasons, Menno assembled the whole piping before cladding the walls. And the moment of the truth arrived, testing the system. It worked fine. So next we would make the walls.
All right.
And finish the outlets.
The shed is completed. The water system is mostly connected. For now, all that's left is this open pipe, but we will connect that in the future when the time is right.
That would be once we fully renovated the inside of the Granite ruin. Back to Miguel, he was about to plaster the walls of the top floor. But first, some stonework. To cover the walls, the idea was to use again natural materials, clay, straw and sand.
It's time now for us to plaster them onto the walls.
To get a good result, you need first to get a thick layer with a more rough mix. The second coat is more a fine mix of just clay and sand for a smooth finishing. It was starting to look how it should. Once done with the walls, Miguel wanted to go an extra mile and made a painting with different clay types he found on his mud journey.
That's nice.
The Granite ruin was walking smoothly to its full renovation, and next we were going to start another renovation, also in the Middleland. This brick ruin is more than 60 years old and was used in the old times for animals. After many years of abandonment, we would transform it into a 2-bedroom mini house. So this one is for sleeping. First of all, clearing the vegetation around to make some room for work. And second was to assess the state of the building. Starting with the challenges, the existing structure was wobbly.
So we're probably gonna have to remove that.
And foundations seemed not to exist. This guy you see is an architect, Ozan, and he made a cool design. The idea was to make the whole structure out of wood, but keeping most of the walls.
Wait! Not like that. We're gonna take it apart one by one.
As thermal mass for insulation and as a reminder of what this building was.
Number 1.
We like keeping the story of this place. Well, fair to say, many of the bricks we couldn't actually save. We took out all the unusable parts and all the rubble to have a clean start. To fit the structure, we needed to take out part of the bedrock, overlapping the interior. Luckily, we had a new energy as Carlijn and Liam joined the workspace team.
That's heavy.
We got rid of the rock.
Next, we used big stones for the foundation.
You good?
Are you good?
And now it breaks.
Also needed to remove some mimosa stumps, right outside with the digger. Everything was going fine, and then... Okay, we created another historical feature for the building.
What just happened, Liam?
We had a little mishap with the wall.
There's a gap there?
Yeah, it is a gap.
Mano, what do you think we should do?
Duct tape.
Run.
No big deal, as we were planning to build around it.
He did it! He did it!
Wood arrived for the structure.
It's Christmas.
And there was a lot of cutting to do. After all the woodwork, we were ready to assemble the structure.
Three. One. Yeah, I'm
on top.
Yeah, almost over here. Yep, good. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Then the ridge beam. And then the secondary structure of battens and rafters for the roof. The roof tiles, as always, we got them second-hand from another generous neighbor. Although we always try to integrate as much reused materials as we can, we used a vapor barrier here. It is not the most sustainable thing, but if you consider it will help the rest of the materials last longer, then it becomes a more sustainable choice. One side of the roof up. Then we went to make the floor underneath. Made a wood structure and we insulated it with cork panels.
This one's a little less perfect, but we'll make it work.
For the moment, good enough. Next, we did the north side of the roof, with some new campers that just arrived, Emily and Benno. Also, Kato from the kitchen wanted to add her bit. And the roof is finished. It looks quite cool from above. Okay, now we are halfway through the video and you might be wondering, why are we doing all this? And it's because we want to live more sustainable and we want to help others to do the same. Therefore, we are building this place, but also an online community where we can research and document whatever we do here on the land. And we stand for open source as a way to lever our collective knowledge. So what we do on the land is just half of the picture. If you go to the website and you click on the Academy or the Research module, you will find more technical information. If all of this inspires you, you might want to come to the land and support us during Season 6. The applications are already on the website. In any case, thanks for being here. And now, let's get back into the project. Okay, we will leave the Middleland to go back to base camp. This lake next to the kitchen we have been recovering since we first came to the land.
So here's quite a big pile of water.
It was very overgrown and neglected back then. Over time we cleared around, cut a lot of mimosas and reshaped one of the sides, but still needed to do the other side. For this project, Tincho joined Cameron and Anselmo in the landscaping team. The idea was to cut most of the mimosas and leave some for the shade. We managed to clear the trees quite fast, but the last one gave us some troubles.
I started stack.
Trees f***ed, backs f***ed, chainsaws f***ed. Come on, get the digger.
Up next, digging all the roots and putting them away. And last, smoothing the edges of the lake to make a gentle slope. Quite a change to before and after. It looks a bit dry, but it was summer and we wanted to seed and plant the area only before the autumn rains. Though, way more inviting for a quick swim.
No, 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 no!
Okay, lake done. Next project we move into is the community center area to create a big storage. As the project grows, our storage space at base camp was falling short.
And that's why we are creating a material bank.
Because in the future community center, we would reuse and recycle a lot of materials. So for this, Thiel bought a second-hand Nissan hut in the Netherlands and brought it to Kamp. Once here, it needed some restoration.
You can see all this.
We got the digger in to level the area and prepared some wood for the floor structure.
Who dig this level?
I don't know, who did it?
Then we got all the workspace people on board to speed up the assembly. It was a fast job. We managed to raise our biggest structure so far, in just a few weeks.
the oven, the structure on the inside, and it turned out bigger than we thought.
Which is great because we need to store a lot of things and protect them from the rain and the sun. And we stay in the community center area because after the big cutting in winter, we still had to dig and reshape the hill.
Let's start digging.
Let's start.
Biggest project so far with the digger. Taking out the mimosa roots, uncovering big rocks and reshaping the slope. Anselmo was doing quite well until our digger broke.
So it happened, huh?
The truck came off and we're in the worst place in the world, so it should be a funny fix.
We tried many things to make it work.
It's your finger,
We didn't succeed and kind of gave up.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call a mechanic for that.
But for our neighbor it was easy peasy.
Perfetto!
So we could continue digging. Meanwhile, Cameron got his brush cutting share inside the community center itself. We need to do this every year to keep the brambles manageable. They really grow all over the place.
So it's a nice job, I'm satisfied.
Almost wrapping up the project. Just needed to put all the roots and small rocks away. Some final touches, and it's done. It will be great when we build the community center. But while we wait for permission, our main focus lays in the Middleland, and we left the bottom room for the granite ruin still to finish. First thing to do was a custom door. Monique crafted it from scratch, all with reused wood and glass.
Boom!
Quite a weird size and fitting with all those irregular stones.
Doors in.
For the interior, Miguel took the big effort plastering all the walls with a lot of sweat and natural lime mortar. Also a big challenge of this room is that it sits underground. It gets a lot of moisture during winter, so we needed a special drainage system.
So like this.
The name of the system is the ventilated hedgehog. It consists of a draining pipe with many rocks around, topped with a layer of gravel. We finished the floor with more lime mortar. With all these layers, we hope it helps with humidity.
It's done. It's not really high. We found a compromise.
And, talking about water, it was the right time to connect the pipes from the water extension we did before. We needed to bring the pipes to the front area, where we would have the outdoor kitchen.
It's a bit of a question of how we're going to get the water into this location. We found a very creative solution. Gonna go right there.
And the kitchen itself was also made by Mano. This was a pure woodworking project, with all the pieces made from scratch. Josie joined Kamp at the time, and helped Mano with the build of the structure. The kitchen also needs a countertop, which in the end resulted very stylish. Josie finished all the water connections, outside cladding, details and gave it some varnish for a nice soft wood feel. This kitchen is not to replace the one in base camp, but for a quick snack or a tea it's more than enough. The granite ruin was almost ready, but the surroundings were still cramped with mimosa and brambles, so Cameron and Jacob jumped in to clear around.
Vamos!
Who's Jacob? He recently joined the landscaping pod and he was already showing some cool tricks. Quite useful approach if you need to cut trees close to a building. And after the chopping, some rock cleaning.
Who doesn't love a pressure wash and time lapse? And now there's a big, free, clean granite rock.
Okay, last, the interior. To finish the top room, we went again for second-hand furniture. Back to the search. As you see, there are many different chairs. Also found some cool stuff in the streets and the markets. Many of the pieces needed some restoration and creative work, like this old bed.
So here's the final result. Pretty happy with it, considering it was just road trash.
This couch? It needed a new cover. Also many pillows and cushions to reuse. Some chairs to restore. And we managed to have everything needed to make a nice living room and outdoor dining area. And so this project got finished. Ta-da! From that pile of stones they've explored in Season 3 to this cozy natural space. Big upgrade for the Middleland, as we have a shared space for people staying here longer. We were getting done with the Middleland for the season. Still to finish the renovation of the brick ruin and one last landscaping project. For coming years we would like to open new spaces currently filled with mimosa. As a first approach, the idea was to define an area and thin out as many trees as we could, leaving some for the shade. We would chip the green matter to protect the soil, and the clearing resulted in better overview of what we could do here in the future. At the same time, Anselmo worked through this slope next to the fridge box, taking out mimosas and smoothing the edges. And all the roots he digged went to the same pile as the ones from the lake and the community center.
Finally, dude!
While Anselmo finished the job, Jacob and Cameron also brush cutted this bottom patch. Seems like an easy job, but as we open newer areas, it becomes a bigger and bigger task to maintain the land. And mimosa grows fast too. But once they get big, they bend and fall. So we took the chance to cut many of these risky mimosas before winter season storms. Bit by bit we are getting this land back from abandonment and making it more livable and fire resilient. One thing we are not lacking at all is firewood.
We
made a really good job in clearing most of the mimosa trees, and it was super overgrown, and now we have a better understanding of the space and the possibilities we have.
We will come back in season 6 to continue cutting in this area. And so, the rainy season was approaching, and we needed to waterproof the brick ruin before that. Okay, we had a roof, but walls were still to finish. For the outside we completed the gaps with new bricks, so to leave traces of the fix.
We rebuilt it and it's much more solid than before.
In the interior we wanted to try ham blocks, as they seem an interesting material. Good insulation, fire resistant, easy to cut, lightweight and a fast way to build. We also cut some holes to fit some second-hand windows. And we did the same for the doors.
Does it fit?
Ready to finish the interior walls. Finally, we made a dry space of the brick ruin, but still many things to finish. But that's for next season. To protect it during winter, we wrapped it up. Literally, with some tarps. Let's see when we get back in spring. So far, quite an upgrade. To finish the season, we got back to those bare soils we left after digging some areas. Rains were approaching, it was the right time to throw some seeds in the lake. Also at the community center hill and at the Middleland slope. We also prepared some nests to plant local trees we got from our neighbor.
Pretty healthy.
Everyone planted a tree for the future in a nice collective end of the season action.
What's the rule with the fig?
Right on time for the first rains. Hope they thrive. Which also meant the end of the season. And we needed to switch camp into winter mode. Intense last weeks, wrapping up tents, getting containers clean and tidy, and people preparing their stuff to leave.
Everything is fucking wet.
And was also the time for celebrating we accomplished another great season at camp.
Wow. It's a fancy dinner.
And this is the second year of our traditional pole vaulting at the lake. And finally the time to say goodbye to the people. Some we will see again, some others not.
Season 9!
Who knows what life will bring. Sad moment to see them go, but after an intense season we all deserve some rest. So that was it, the season 5 recap. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you're interested in any of the projects that passed by, they have different videos, so you can have a look on the YouTube channel. And if you're interested in more in the technical side of it, head on to the website, because there are the research modules and technical information. That's not everything. We just continued and we're going to go to season 6. And because we're already getting prepared and we have many of big things ahead, we're still looking for people to join us. So head on to the applications as well, because we are still looking maybe for you. Further, if you're not able to come to the land but you still want to support, maybe become a Patreon and you can already see the videos 2 weeks ahead in 4K without ads. If not, see you here, same time, same channel.